What's up, guys? We're the Nerd Council. My name is Phil.
I'm Rock.
I'm Martin.
Alright, so we're going to be watching the new trailer for this game called Gylt. Now, Gylt is a Stadia exclusive. Stadia is the new platform by Google. So basically, they're trying to compete with consoles by creating this online streaming service so that you can stream AAA games from any of your devices, whether it's your phone, your tablet, laptop, desktop, whatever. And it'll be really interesting to see how Stadia pans out, because in the past, streaming services haven't done so well.
But they haven't had the backing of Google too.
Exactly, right? So Google has the server capacity and the
advertisement
infrastructure, advertisement to
yeah.
do it right.
Yeah.
So do you guys remember a service called OnLive?
That's what I was just gonna
On
mention.
Live.
Yeah, they had an live service that didn't do so well.
I've never heard of the service before.
Yeah, so OnLive was
You
basically
didn't
trying
miss
to do.
out.
Yeah, it was terrible, because the problem with streaming services or streaming games is that you get a lot of lag, right? If you don't have like the proper connection, and if you don't get if the server doesn't connect with you in a timely manner, then you're gonna get a bunch of lag. The input response will be terrible, and so that's why it failed ultimately, because they just couldn't get the technical details
that makes
correct.
sense.
But like you said, since it's Google, who knows? It could be a great.
I mean, that was sometimes it takes money to make money. Like Amazon, they lost like millions every year for like the first, I think it was like 6 years. But the guy was already a multi-millionaire, so it's like, I don't care. You know what I mean? So sometimes like if we tried to start like Amazon, we would have to go like bankrupt in the first like couple months.
You know? Like multiple angel investors to get that started.
Yeah, so like sometimes you just need to have that crazy amount of money to make it, you know?
And I heard about OnLive, which is funny you brought that up, in a recent article on Game Informer, and they were talking about the same thing. They didn't have the backing, they didn't have the support, they didn't have the infrastructure. And so with the games with Google, I think it's only going to do well if they have the third-party support that they need, and like, the games are going to be everything.
I'm wondering on so I don't mean to make this intro too long, but I'm a developer, so I'm wondering on the development side like how that's going to handle too, because they do some
VR coder.
Yeah, I just make like VR games. I can make like normal games too. I just don't like it as much, honestly.
I worked with them, that's how I know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch this trailer for the first Stadia exclusive game, to my knowledge, and here we go.
Oh yeah,
Gylt.
here it goes. The song is so eerie. Kind of looks like Raccoon City Police Department from Resident Evil.
But you have this little kid in the mix. Oh.
What?
What's
the
a
heck?
boy?
What was this, Silent Hill?
This is a
vibe?
horror game?
Yeah, like Silent Hill vibe. You know what I'm saying? That didn't look normal. There was like 2 stories to that building that didn't have a floor. Kind of.
Oh yeah, it's a horror game.
Definitely dreaming, I think.
Whoa.
Or a
Heck.
different world.
It's like Stranger Things, where the aliens come to attack the kids. Not aliens, but like interdimensional creatures.
Oh yeah, it has that feel to it. Strange.
Whoa!
What the heck?
Yeah, those monsters look trippy.
They didn't really have any real form to them. They were all kind
Also,
of,
did you notice like their heads are almost upside down, like their eyes are on the bottom and their mouths are on the top?
yeah.
That's really creepy.
Alright, it's different, at least. At first, I thought it looked like what was that one game where Life is Strange? I thought it looked like Life is Strange at first, and then it took a whole different turn.
I played to you guys. I played Life is Strange, and that's like a real world aspect. And then when I saw the monsters,
it was completely flipped. Yeah. Because at
Yeah.
first I was like, oh, this is like a Life is Strange, like funny, like like kind of like emotional thing. And then it was like, oh no, this is straight like horror. Something bad is going down.
It went to horror fast.
Yeah.
It's trippy. I thought, to me, it looked like she was in a different world, not the real world, because there was a floor that they showed like 2 stories.
You think
and
she's
wasn't a
dreaming,
second
though?
Floor. She's probably dreaming or hallucinating it. That building wasn't real though, because if you could see, it looked kind of dilapidated. It didn't look like a normal.
I think it's all real. I think it all is existing in this world, and I think it's an interesting game to create to show off. I mean, in my head, if this is a Stadia exclusive, they're trying to show off like the capabilities. I'm wondering if like this is the best game to do it.
I don't think that this is gonna be. I hope this isn't the best that they can do, like graphics wise and everything else.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I don't think it is. I don't think that they would have launched if this was the best that they could do. Like honestly, but I think it's an interesting game. I'm actually more on Martin's side on this one, yeah, because I think it is some type of dream. I think maybe it's like she's like. You ever played that one game where it's about a kid who's getting like bullied, and you play and you fight like monsters, but it's his like representation of what's going on, like in his like his. I don't even remember what the game's called. Honestly, I just remember it was like it's like everything is his emotional like representation of his life, and it gets really dark. I feel like this is along the same lines.
I was thinking Psychonauts, but I don't think it's Psychonauts.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. I think that the game has an indie feel. It doesn't seem as polished
It
as
does
like
have
a
an indie
AAA.
feel.
Is
Yeah.
a AAA. If it's anything, it's kind of like, oh, hey, this is where we're starting to build the program, and I think that's where it's going to be.
Do you think maybe they're saving more? Because E3 isn't over yet. This is like the start of E3. Maybe they're saving a little bit more to introduce later on.
Oh, I'm sure they will, because I remember when the PS4 was first announced, Knack was like one of the launch games. And Knack, I mean, come on. Knack is like, whatever, no one's really into that.
Yeah. I played Knack. I didn't love that game. It was a weird platforming game. You wouldn't have to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a weird game. It was past that. I think it has more of like a Limbo effect, like the game Limbo.
I can see that.
You guys ever played Limbo? It has like a
Limbo,
Limbo feel, but it's 3D, and it's scary. There's monsters, and I think you're gonna be like this kid who's trying to find like the meaning of what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there's like a deeper meaning behind what's going on
in
yeah.
Gylt. So. Yeah. What do you? That's it.
Also, it's called Gylt. It has to be some deeper meaning, like
with a Y, and not a UI. So
yeah.
All right.
Really cool.
All right. Well,
really
guys,
cool.
yeah, I think the game's good.
I think the game's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very what do you call it? Basic.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see what Stadia has to offer as a whole and what other people think about it first before I buy in. Mm-hmm. But I do think that this is maybe interesting. I have to maybe see more first.
Yeah, I'm not super hyped.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think it's a game you wait on to see more gameplay before you make a decision. Yeah. So. My name's Martin, and
I'm Phil.
I'm Rock.
And please feel free to subscribe below. We're gonna do more videos on E3, and feel free
let us know what you think of the Google Stadia. Do you think it's going to be successful? Yeah. Do you think it's going to come out and have glitches? Do you plan on subscribing to it? Let us know.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. See ya.
See you later.